Hi, I'm Ashley and I'm going to show you how to use the ST-200. When you get ready to turn it on, there are several buttons and switches to turn on. The main one is this one right here, so you'll want to switch that on. You'll also want to click this, and that turns on your light here for when you're using microcards. This will be really important. You also want to turn the switch right here on. If you're using film, this is going to allow you to control these buttons here. And now everything is on. There are two different viewer modes you have. First, if you're using your microcard, you're going to place it in this sleeve so it's easier to move it around. And you can set it on here, and you will have to manually move it and adjust it with your hand. But as you can see it on the screen over here. So that's how you view it. Down here are all your buttons that are going to allow you to zoom in and out and focus. Usually when you start out, it's going to show it on the screen in reverse. So there's a button down here that says mirror image. If you click that, it's going to turn it the proper way on the screen. From there, you have zoom in and zoom out, which are manual. So you just put your zoom in button, and it's going to zoom in for you, and then again you're going to have to adjust it with your hand. And there's also a focus button. You push to focus. You can also move the lamp up and down with this lever right here. If you push it back, you can move it forward or up. Usually when you're using the microcards, further away is better. Then when you want to digitize it, when you're ready to scan it, right here you go to your PC1 button. Your program you're going to use is the ScanWrite program. That box, you can put something in that box to name your scans, or I just usually hit cancel. It's going to already have chosen the correct one, which is the second one, the ST snapshot. You click select. Then from this box, once you have already what you want to scan ready, you click preview snapshot. From here you can go ahead and flip it so it's going to show it the correct way. You could go ahead and edit it a little bit, but you can also edit it later. So what you want to make sure you do is click send to PC before you click finish. Once it's shown up over on in the other box, then you can click finish and you have your scan. You can click your scan, and then you can hit edit scans, and then you can fix the brightness or contrast or anything you need to do to lighten it up or make it more readable, and then you can save that. Save changes right down here. If you want to continue scanning, you can go back to scan images. Again, it's going to default to the correct choice. Select. And when you need to go back to your viewer mode so you can move your page, you click viewer mode right here. And then you just slide it to the next page you want to scan. Go back to PC1 and start the process over again of preview. Flip. Send to PC. And finish. Once you're finished, you can print, sending it to the print desk in the Commons. You can save it to your USB, or you can save it to the computer and then email it to yourself. Once you're finished and you have saved or printed your scans, then you can click finish. Once you click finish, your scans will not be saved in the program. That's it. When you start to load your film, make sure that your film goes over the top of the reel. Then you're just going to slide it all the way back, put it under. Right here, if you press the arrow button to the left, this is going to pop up, allowing you to get your film underneath the lens. And then you just snap it back down. Under and through. And this is manual, so you just have to roll it yourself to there. Then with your notch back here, you push that back, and that's going to allow you to bring your down where you can see it. Let's go to viewer mode so we'll be able to see. Okay. Now from here, when you want to move your film, you can hit the forward button, and the gray will take you just like to the next scene. If you hit the red, it'll take you several on down, depending on how you need to browse. You can also, the black button here, if you want to go right or left, you can click it in that direction, and it will slowly move the film for you. And you can also adjust the speed in which it's going to move. So click it back to the center and it will stop. It has the automatic zoom in and zoom out. So once you adjust to where you want, we can see that our image needs to be rotated. So we can click the mirror image button so we can read it. And then if you want to rotate your image where it's up and down, click the image rotation button. You can also contrast and things like that on here, but you can also do that later in editing as well. Okay, when you get ready to scan, you'll go to PC1. You'll pull up your ScanWrite program. Your correct option is already chosen for you, so just hit select. Preview your snapshot once you have your image fixed. It previews the image for you. You want to make sure you hit the Send to PC button and that it appears in your other window here. Lots of times it will appear not as readable in this window, but it's still giving you the exact image you got here. It's just smaller, so it makes it harder to read. And then you can click Finish to send it to the PC. When you need to go to your next scene, you come back over here and hit Viewer Mode again. And then you can just hit your gray button to go to your next slide and continue the process. When you get ready to take the film off, all you have to do is click left on your browse button here, and it will slide it all the way off for you. And then just click it off.